This is a weekly reading for Leo. So first of all, a good shuffle. Please don't forget to like this video. It really gets it out there, and then I can do more and more of these types of readings for you. If you feel you can relate to the reading, then please do leave a comment or share. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or if you want to buy a reading. So let's just focus around your energies and see what's going to come up. Right, it's interesting. This is, for me, this is a twin flame card, okay? The universe knows that I know that. So whenever this card comes up, it's very apparent. There's something here about a twin flame connection around you. We all have twin flames, but could well be you've been thinking a lot more about this recently, or it's become more apparent in your life. All I would say is that even though it's a twin flame card, it's reversed. What that means is there are some obstacles in the way. It could be a separation, there could be other people involved, or there could be some type of distance involved here. But you are twin flames nevertheless. It's like this invisible thread that ties the two of you together for infinity. Scientists have done an experiment like with a particle, cut it in half. One side of the universe, the other side of the universe, pull on one, it has the opposite effect on the other. Okay, and also look at the tiles, they're black and white. So complete opposite, but fit together perfectly. Okay. Yeah, things aren't right. Things aren't settled. You kind of want to be together, but there's just so much which is getting in the way. Okay, you think about each other all the time, but at the same time, it's not possible to be together at the moment. Though you must be reminded that you are together in a spiritual sense. Okay. I know we're on the earth plane, so you're wanting to be together in a physical sense and an emotional and around communication as well. But we're not in the spiritual plane, okay? We're on the earth plane at the moment, okay? So the feeling here is also something here about a pregnancy, okay? If not with yourself, then someone around you, okay? You're going to hear some news because this is one of the pregnancy cards. Yeah, things were very secure. As I go back, there was a time when you felt very settled, in your life. Could well have been a child recently as well, which is shown here. So it's like you had it all. You were very happy within your present situation there. But with what's happened, things have changed. Things aren't the same as what they used to be. Okay, there's a longing here for your twin flame. This is what I feel here. But there's also a strong sense that you are also stuck in your present situation. It's not easy for you to move away from it. It's very difficult. It's very challenging. If you did, then a whole can of worms would open and you would just get pulled back. Okay. Yeah, I do feel you've been thinking a lot about this situation. It's like you can't get out of your head. Okay, it's like your heart is somewhere else. This is what I get here. Okay, your heart is somewhere else. Somewhere else. Someone else has your heart, not within your present situation, and it just makes things very kind of sort of difficult. Because you're kind of in your situation, but you're kind of wanting to be somewhere else, and it's just causing you a lot of inner conflict, and it's making you feel very unsettled. But you also know perhaps you can't do anything about it at the moment. Okay, so there's a strong sense of needing to make the best of what you have, at the moment, and then things will start to change around you. Okay, there's also something here about you're going to shed some light on a situation. Something gives you like more clarity. Something comes to light here, which leaves you in no doubt about the situation, because you still have your doubts as well at times. You know, even though this twin flame is very apparent, you know, you still have your doubts every now and again, and then you always go back to it. There's also a strong sense of you doing more stuff on the outside. It's like you shifted. I mean, usually I say look within yourself for answers, but this time it's like the opposite. It's like there's been too much overthinking, and it's like doing stuff on the outside, just getting stuff done, just getting stuff organized, starting something new, starting something fresh, but it's all on the outside here. This is what I get. You know, already you've done too much soul searching around this situation. I mean, it shows you wanting a breakthrough here. It shows you wanting more certainty, perhaps from your twin here, your twin flame, because the feeling here is that, you know, you get bits and pieces every now and again. You get kind of sort of glimmers of light, but that's it. You know, there's nothing substantial, though you can feel it, you know, they can feel it as well. But as I said, there's so many obstacles in the way, which is very common for these types of connections, because, you know, either with somebody else or there is some kind of distance or problems or issues that are getting in the way, okay? Because when you do come back together, you know, you feel it, you know, whether it's through communication or whether it's in a physical sense, you can feel it. I do sense you working on yourself here. This is the main thing which I get. It's like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, okay? And then I just sense it's going to start showing up on the outside. Because the way things were, it was like you're being pulled one way and then the other. You know, there was a lot of challenges going on. You just couldn't think straight, okay? There's just a lot going on around you, but it's like you pull everything together here. You know, it's like I see this kind of string which was all tangled, but it's like you untangle it, okay? You become more structured. You kind of are gaining these positive habits. You know, there's been too much looking at social media, focusing on stuff, which isn't true. You know, a lot of the time, you know, you have your doubts, but it's like you worry about stuff, but 99% of the time they don't come true, and then the other 1% you can do nothing about. So why worry in the first place? You have been like a dog with a bone. It's like you haven't been able to let go of something, okay? You're very angry at somebody. It's just like the smallest thing. That's it. You know, you're very, very sensitive about this issue. Okay, though I do sense the other person doesn't mean it, you know, but it kind of sets you off. There's very strong feelings here, I feel. So you are stuck, but the feeling here is to make the most of what you've got, you know, within, you know, where you are, because at the moment things can't change. There's some kind of commitment here, but in fact, once you make the best of where you are, then things can start to change around you. It's a bit of a paradox, and it's very much about you facing up to more stuff as well. Yeah, I was just about to say that actually. There's a demon, well, it's a dragon, but I see that's a demon. It's like facing up to your inner demons. Yeah, so facing up to the truth of the situation. You've kind of been denying it. You feel it. They feel it. You know, there is a special kind of sort of bond, okay? But even though nothing can be done at the moment, you know, there's a strong sense of the need to kind of sort of face up to this and face up to other issues as well around you. I think there has been a lot of trust issues around you. You're not sure about something or somebody, but it's like you just can't quite put your finger on it, okay? But what I sense also is that you are dealing with stuff here, you know, bit by bit, and then things will start to open up for you. It's a very, very tricky situation which you're in, but it's all part of the experience. So in a way, you kind of perhaps ask for it before you come here, before you come to the earth plane. And even though this twin flame is very apparent, it's very much in separation at the moment. They will always come back together and then go apart and come back together in one form or another. You must remember, spiritually, you're always together. So don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.